Ganja is my church bell, ringing at the same hour every single evening, calling me to worship. Ganja is my church bell. Yeah, Ganja is my church bell, ringing at the close of day. Ganja is my church bell, and I never miss the way. It calls me to the service of the present and the still. Ganja is my church bell, ringing on the windowsill, where the plant grows toward the light I worship in. Ganja is my church bell, and the discipline of showing up each evening is the only creed I follow. Ganja is my church bell, ringing through the hollow space is the day left behind. No steeple, no collection plate. Ganja is my church bell, and the congregation is just me and the smoke and Jah. Ganja is my church bell, calling me to pray. Oh, Ganja is my church bell, at the closing of the day, ringing in the chamber of my own quiet chest. Ganja is my church bell, and the service is the rest I finally take. Ganja is my church bell, and the ritual that follows. Ganja is my church bell, through the peaks and through the hollows of every kind of evening that the week has handed me. Ganja is my church bell, and the liturgy is just the breathing and the smoke and the slow exhale. Ganja is my church bell, and the holy grail I've been seeking was right here the entire time. Ganja is my church bell, ringing in the rhyme of every grateful evening. Every religion has its summons, mine is simpler than most. Ganja is my church bell, and the Holy Ghost that visits in the smoke doesn't need a building. Ganja is my church bell, and the worship is just showing up. Ganja is my church bell, through the years I've kept the practice. Ganja is my church bell, and the sacred act of this, connecting to something larger than the daily grind requires. Ganja is my church bell, and the choir of my own breath, singing through the smoke and the slow light. Ganja is my church bell, ringing through the night, calling me back to the version of myself that's true. Ganja is my church bell, and I answer every time it's due. Ganja is my church bell, calling me to pray. Ganja is my church bell, at the closing of the day, ringing in the chamber of my own quiet chest. Ganja is my church bell, and the service is the rest I finally take. Ganja is my church bell, yeah, ringing tonight. Ganja is my church bell, I answer the call always. high priest of my own garden. No ordination required, just the 40 days of tending. High priest of my own garden, yeah. High priest of my own garden, tending to this sacred grove. High priest of my own garden, and the only one who'll know every detail of the ceremony that the harvest takes. High priest of my own garden, and the offering it makes. Put the body and the spirit at the closing of the day. High priest of my own garden in my own particular way of worship that no institution had to authorize. High priest of my own garden under my own skies. I don't need a robe or the title from a council. High priest of my own garden is the only ordination I require. The 40 days did that work. High priest of my own garden, tending the holy grove. High priest of my own garden, and the reverence that I show to the plant and to the process and to Jah who made it all. High priest of my own garden, answering the call myself. High priest of my own garden, in the four walls of my home. High priest of my own garden, and the temple that I've grown from a single seed into the cathedral that it became. High priest of my own garden, and I'll say my name with the same pride that any ordained priest would claim. High priest of my own garden, and the holy flame that burns inside the ember of the herb I cultivate. High priest of my own garden, and the sacred state I tend each evening. No bishop bless this garden, no council gave permission. High priest of my own garden is my own decision to honor what Jah gave without the middleman. High priest of my own garden, and the priesthood is in my own two hands. High priest of my own garden, through the seasons that I've grown. High priest of my own garden, and the wisdom that I've known from tending to the sacred plant with reverence and with care. High priest of my own garden, and the holy prayer I offer every evening in the smoke above the chair. High priest of my own garden, and the rare authority I claim comes from the earth and not from man. High priest of my own garden, and the holy plan is mine to follow. High priest of my own garden, tending the holy grove. High priest of my own garden, and the reverence that I show to the plant and to the process and to Jah who made it all. High priest of my own garden, answering the call myself. High priest of my own garden, hey, no permission needed. High priest of my own garden, ordained by the soil. resin on my fingers, peace in my chest. Resin on my fingers, the evidence of where I've been. Resin on my fingers, yeah. Resin on my fingers from the trimming of the bud. Resin on my fingers and it doesn't wash off good. For days after I've handled what the harvest provided. Resin on my fingers and the peace that resides in my chest is the same medicine that built this stain. Resin on my fingers and I don't complain about the sticky evidence of the work I love to do. Resin on my fingers is my proof that it's true. This peace I carry, some men carry calluses from building something else. Resin on my fingers is my own particular wealth, built from 40 days of tending what matters. Resin on my fingers, peace in my chest. Resin on my fingers, I feel truly blessed by the physical reminder that the garden left behind. Resin on my fingers and the peace of mind that came with it. Resin on my fingers when I pray before I sleep. Resin on my fingers and the promises I keep to the plant that gave me everything it had to give. Resin on my fingers is the proof of how I live, connected to the earth in the most physical of ways. Resin on my fingers through the seasons and the days of tending to the garden that became my deepest practice. Resin on my fingers and the sacred act of this, yeah. Jah mark the priests of old with oil on their hands. Resin on my fingers is my own anointing by the earth itself through the work of growing the medicine that heals. Resin on my fingers from the harvest that I cured. Resin on my fingers and the peace that I secured through years of learning how to tend the sacred plant right. Resin on my fingers in the morning and at night. I notice it and smile at the evidence it leaves. Resin on my fingers and the gratitude that weaves to every callus and every sticky reminder of the work. Resin on my fingers and the peace that doesn't shirk from showing on my skin. Resin on my fingers, peace in my chest. Resin on my fingers, I feel truly blessed by the physical reminder that the garden left behind. Resin on my fingers and the peace of mind that came with it. Resin on my fingers, yeah. The proof. Resin on my fingers, peace in my chest always. Exhale, the sound finds itself without me trying. Oh, in the exhale, yeah, the body knows the no. Rising from somewhere below thought. Boom in the exhale, and the sound that the body brought, without permission from the careful mind that usually decides. Boom in the exhale, and the ancient sound that resides in every human chest, waiting for the smoke to release it. Home in the exhale, and I didn't have to seek it. It just arrived the way the trichome arrives at amber. Home in the exhale, and the chamber of my chest finally sounds. The monks chant for hours to find this single note. Home in the exhale, and the smoke help me find it in a single breath. Home in the exhale, the oldest sound there is. Home in the exhale, and the evening is suddenly a temple built from breath and smoke. Home in the exhale, and the silence that I evoke after the sound fades. Home in the exhale, and the body remembers something. Home in the exhale, that feels like an ancient summoning of every generation that has made the sound before. Home in the exhale, and I'm not seeking anymore, because the sound already found the frequency it needed. Home in the exhale, and the practice that succeeded without the years of training that the traditions ask. Home in the exhale, and the smoke removed the mask between me and the sound. Every culture found this sound in their own particular way. Home in the exhale, and the Rasta and the Yogi are closer than they know. Home in the exhale is the same ancient frequency. Everyone eventually finds home in the exhale at the ending of the evening prayer. Home in the exhale, and the sound hanging in the air long after the breath that carried it has left my chest. Home in the exhale, and I finally feel blessed by the simple sound that needed nothing but permission. Home in the exhale, and the ancient tradition of finding the self through sound found me without the ears. Home in the exhale dissolves some old fears. Home in the exhale, the oldest sound there is. Home in the exhale, and the evening is suddenly a temple built from breath and smoke. Home in the exhale, and the silence that I evoke after the sound fades. Found me. Rolling like a prayer beat, each fold deliberate. Roll it like a prayer beat, not just rolling, a practice. Roll it like a prayer beat, yeah. Roll it like a prayer beat, between my finger and my thumb. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the evening has begun. Its own particular liturgy before the lighter even sparks. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the quiet marks. A focus that the rolling requires become the meditation. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the concentration at the simple craft demands clears everything else away. Roll it like a prayer bead at the closing of the bay. Like a rosary the monk counts beads to still the wandering mind. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the same stillness I find in the careful folding of the paper. Roll it like a prayer bead, each motion has its place. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the practice grace. Our fingers that have done this 10,000 times before. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the meditation pours into the evening. Like a prayer bead, and the token, then the look. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the motion is as quick or as slow as the moment calls for in the present hour. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the simple power of doing one thing with complete and total focus. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the hocus pocus isn't in the herb, it's in the practiced case. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the evening air gets quieter. 1,000 cultures found their way to prayer through their hands. Roll it like a prayer bead, and mine just happens to smell like cannabis instead of incense. The devotion is identical. Roll it like a prayer bead, through the years I've practiced this. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the evening bliss that comes from doing something simple with my whole attention. Roll it like a prayer bead without the need to mention to anyone how sacred this exact moment feels to me. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the privacy of the practice is part of what makes it mine alone. Roll it like a prayer bead in the quiet of my home. Roll it like a prayer bead, each motion has its place. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the practiced grace. Our fingers that have done this 10,000 times before. Roll it like a prayer bead, and the meditation pours into the evening. Roll it like a prayer bead, yeah, each one sacred. Roll it like a prayer bead, the practice continues every evening. Roll it like a prayer bead. Third eye, green light, the signal to proceed. Third eye, green light, yeah. The herb opens the gate. Third eye green light and the vision starts to clear. Third eye green light and what I couldn't see last year becomes obvious in the quiet of the elevated state. Third eye green light and I don't have to wait for the years of practice that the meditation books prescribe. Third eye green light and the consciousness inside awakens to the patterns that were always there to see. Third eye green light and the vision sets me free of the surface. The traffic light of the spirit just turned green for me. Third eye green light and the journey into the deeper seeing finally begins. Third eye green light, the signal to go deep. Third eye green light and the promises I keep to my own awakening. I honored every evening. Third eye green light and the perceiving gets clearer. Third eye green light and the patterns in the chaos show. Third eye green light and the things I didn't do I knew until the smoke cleared away the surface noise. Third eye green light and the inner voice that speaks the truth beneath the daily performance and the fear. Third eye green light and the vision becomes clear of what actually matters versus what just seems to matter. Third eye green light and the inner chatter finally quiets enough to see. Jah gave the third eye for exactly this purpose. Jah gave the third eye for exactly this purpose. Jah gave the third eye for exactly this purpose. Third eye green light and the surface of the ordinary reveals its sacred structure. Third eye green light and I finally see what was always there. Third eye green light, through the years I've practiced the seeing. Third eye green light and the depth of my own being becomes visible in ways the sober eye could never catch. Third eye green light and finally the match between what I sense and what I actually understand. The lines, third eye green light and the clearest of the signs that the earth provides is simply better seeing. Third eye green light and the freeing of perception itself. Third eye green light, the signal to go deep. Third eye green light and the promises I keep to my own awakening. I honored every evening. Third eye green light and the perceiving gets clearer. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer, different plants, same purpose, yeah. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer, rising to the same sky. Burn that wheeze. Bop, bop, bop. True both traditions carries the same ancient request. Burn sage, burn herbs, same prayer, and I am blessed to honor both the cleansing and the opening they bring. Burn sage, burn herbs, same prayer and the offering is identical in spirit. Different continents found the same answer. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the dancer of smoke rising upward speaks every language at once. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer to the same sky. Burn sage, burn herb, and I won't ask why. Two different plants carry the same intention. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer, same attention to the sacred. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer in the evening's quiet hour. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the cleansing power. Of one prepares the space, the other one will fill. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the stillness still arise the same way, regardless of which leaf is burning. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and I keep learning that the ceremony matters more than which plant makes the smoke. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the ancient folk of every tradition know this. Jah made every plant for its own particular purpose. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the surface difference between them matters less than the devotion. They both inspire. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer to the ears I practice both. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the sacred oath. I keep to honoring every tradition that leads to truth. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the proof is in the peace that settles regardless of belief. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the relief that both practices provide comes from the same sincere intention. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer and the dimension of the sacred opens the way. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer to the same sky. Burn sage, burn herb, and I won't ask why. Two different plants carry the same intention. Burn sage, burn herb, same prayer, same attention to the sacred. Burn sage, burn herb, burn sage, burn herb, yeah. Same prayer. Burn sage, burn herb, rising together always. My religion has no name, no building, no founder, no book. My religion has no name. Yeah. Just this practice. My religion has no name, but it has a daily practice. My religion has no name, but the sacred act of this. Tending to the garden and the evening smoke and the still. My religion has no name, but I follow it with the will of any devoted believer in any name tradition. My religion has no name but the deep recognition that something larger than myself moves through this simple act. My religion has no name and I don't need the fact of a label to make it real. They ask me what I believe in, I struggle for the word. My religion has no name but the most sincere devotion lives in this practice. Every evening, my religion has no name, just the smoke and the prayer. My religion has no name, but Jah is always there in the quiet of the evening, in the garden that I tend. My religion has no name, and I don't need it to defend what I believe. My religion has no name, but the reverence is identical. My religion has no name, but the practice is the ritual of every tradition that found their way to the same truth. My religion has no name, but the proof is in the peace that settles when I honor this each night. My religion has no name, but the light that guides me to the garden every evening is enough. My religion has no name, and the simple stuff of smoke and soil is my scripture. The first humans who found God didn't have a name for what they found either. My religion has no name, just the same wonder they felt looking at the stars and the growing things that sustain them. My religion has no name, through the years I practiced this. My religion has no name, but the genuine bliss that comes from the evening ritual is its own kind of proof. My religion has no name, but the truth I found doesn't need the validation of a congregation. My religion has no name, but the dedication I bring to the garden and the smoke is real devotion. My religion has no name, but the deepest emotion I know lives right here. My religion has no name, just the smoke and the prayer. My religion has no name, but Jah is always there in the quiet of the evening, in the garden that I tend. My religion has no name, and I don't need it to defend what I believe. My religion has no name, just this. My religion has no name, and that's enough for me. Elevated beyond the body, not escaping it, transcending it. Elevated beyond the body. The earth knows the way. Elevated beyond the body, where the consciousness expands. Elevated beyond the body, into the higher lands of the awareness that the daily grind keeps locked away. Elevated beyond the body and the gateway that the herb provides is not a drug, it's a key. Elevated beyond the body and the me that exists beyond the flesh and the mortgage and the bill. Elevated beyond the body and the still. Point of consciousness. The body is the vessel, not the whole of what I am. Elevated beyond the body, and the earth is the plan Jah provided for touching what's beyond. The physical, elevated beyond the body, into the spirit reach. Elevated beyond the body, past everything they teach about the limits of the human and the boundary of the flesh. Elevated beyond the body and the consciousness refreshed by the lifting. Elevated beyond the body and the third eye open slow. Elevated beyond the body and the ego lets go of its grip on the identity it built from the material. Elevated beyond the body in the most ethereal sense of touching something larger than the daily self. Elevated beyond the body and the wealth of awareness that exists beyond the bank account and name. Elevated beyond the body and the flame of pure consciousness. Jah built the third eye for exactly this purpose. Elevated beyond the body and the surface of the physical dissolve into the infinite. Elevated beyond the body and the spirit remembers what it is. Elevated elevated